A bombshell for the Texas Longhorns. Anthony Smith is off the team. The linebacker was officially dismissed by Steve Sarkisian for conduct detrimental to the team, a decision that comes just 2 weeks before the 2026 season opener. It is an unexpected last-minute shakeup that places even more pressure on the Longhorns' defense. The news broke following Saturday's scrimmage when Sarkisian confirmed Smith's departure and made it clear that he does not intend to place any single player above the team's interests. The coach acknowledged Smith's quality as a player, but stated that the decision had to be made with the team's best interests in mind. That is precisely what makes the situation so surprising. Smith was no novice. He had played in 28 games over the last 2 seasons and was coming off a 2025 campaign in which he recorded 60 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. Furthermore, his 2 interceptions during Texas's 41-27 Citrus Bowl victory over Michigan had led many to believe he would be a key defensive piece heading into 2026. Now, everything has changed. Sarkisian did not provide specific details regarding what happened. While he characterized the behavior as detrimental to the team, he did not publicly reveal the specific incident that led to the dismissal. Naturally, this lack of detail raises questions about what went on behind the scenes. However, there is a crucial piece of context. Even before the dismissal, the competition for the linebacker position was already shifting. With Will Muschamp taking over as defensive coordinator, Texas is operating within a 4-3 system that demands specific traits from its players. Smith was facing stiffer competition, and it was becoming evident that he might not start the season as a first-teamer. Yet no one expected the situation to end with his outright departure from the program. Now, Texas must immediately turn its attention to its younger players. Tyler Atkinson, Kosi Okpala, and Rocky Cummings are among the athletes who may need to shoulder a much greater responsibility than originally planned. And the timing couldn't be more difficult. The season opener against Texas State is just 2 weeks away. There isn't a long window to reorganize the defense. Coaches need to quickly find the best combination of players, while the young athletes will have to prove they are ready to handle the pressure. Sarkisian also explained that depth at the linebacker position remains crucial. Although Texas frequently employs nickel packages and spends much of its games with only 2 linebackers on the field, a full season demands players who are healthy and ready to step in when called upon. And that is precisely where Smith's departure could begin to be felt. We aren't just talking about losing a player, we're talking about the loss of experience, system knowledge, and someone who has already demonstrated the ability to perform in big games. At the same time, this situation opens up a massive opportunity for the younger players. If Tyler Atkinson, Kosi Okpala, or Rocky Cummings can seize the moment, Texas could turn an unexpected problem into a chance for development. But if the young players fail to step up, Smith's absence could become one of the defense's biggest concerns throughout the season. There is also an even stronger message behind this decision. Steve Sarkisian has just demonstrated that discipline and commitment to the team take precedence over a player's name. Despite acknowledging Smith's talent, the coach chose to sever ties rather than allow a situation that, in his assessment, was detrimental to the group. This decision could have significant repercussions within the locker room. Everyone now knows there is a line that cannot be crossed. Yet one question remains unanswered. What specific conduct led to his dismissal? That information has not been made public. Sarkisian opted not to go into detail, meaning the full reason remains shrouded in mystery. The concrete fact, however, is confirmed. Anthony Smith is no longer with the Texas Longhorns, and Will Muschamp's defense will have to move forward without a linebacker who had gained significant experience over the past 2 seasons. Now the pressure is on the remaining players. Who will step up to fill the void? Who will be able to turn this opportunity into on-field production? Will the Texas defense be able to absorb this loss without feeling the impact once the season kicks off? That is the big question. Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you think Steve Sarkisian made the right call by letting Anthony Smith go so close to the opener, or will Texas really feel the loss during the season? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to keep up with all the news, last-minute changes, and key updates on the Longhorns, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Here, you'll discover things about the Texas Longhorns that no one else shows.